It was the Saturday Night Nine-Ball Tournament run by X-Man, Xavier Boykin. He runs the tournament every Friday and Saturday night. Puts the bracket on Digital Pool. I'll actually link the bracket to this tournament in the description of the video. But anyways, this was a matchup between me, Justin Clark, and Nate Frink. As you can see right here in the middle, that's Nate shooting. You're kind of catching us in progress. It was an 8-5 race. I go to 8, Nate goes to 5. I'm just going to kind of commentate and give my thoughts on things, on how the match goes, on what I was thinking, and kind of critique my performance. And anyways, I hope you enjoy, and it's a pretty good match, so I think you'll like it. So yeah, so we're, like I said, we're basically catching up here. This is the first rack. Nate just broke. I think that was the first shot after the break. This was the first round of the tournament. It's the nine-ball tournament. I forget. I think there was only 18 players, so kind of a slow night. Usually, I think it's a little more than that. But yeah, so Nate goes to 5. He's ranked a 6. I'm ranked a 9. I go to 8. So we'll kind of see what happens. As you can see there, Nate kind of got bad shape on the 4 and had to play safe. I can see the full ball. I imagine being the first shot of the game, I probably go for this ball, would be my guess. I already did another match from this tournament where it was me versus Matt Lucas. That was later on in the tournament. Like I said, this was the first round. I did miss the 4 ball right there. Kind of a bad shot. Looks like I got pretty lucky on the 6. I did kind of apologize. Me and Nate are friends, so this is kind of funny that we played in the first round. We kind of laughed about it. It was kind of like, oh yeah, of course, we both come and play, and we play each other first round. Always seems to happen when you go to a tournament. You always seem to play a friend in the first round. So I should probably play safe here on the 4, but sometimes, I get a little aggressive and might go for it. Let's see what I do, though. No, I did play safe there. Not the best safe. I'm pretty sure I wanted behind the 9. It looks like I still might have hooked him, though, with the 8 ball, but that's definitely not what I was wanting. So I already lucked the ball in, and right there kind of got somewhat a lucky safe. So things are going my way here at the start. The rules of the tournament are right here on. The 2 ball goes in the back of the rack. 9 doesn't count on the break. You got to call the 9. Nate misses the 4. Scratches in the side. Good try, good try. So I got ball in hand here with 4 balls on the table. I should be out. They're kind of spread out pretty good. Shouldn't be too hard to get from the 4 to the 5, and then the 8th kind of in the center of the table, and the 9's hanging in the pocket. Very high percentage here that I'm out. So I do play the 4, draw it off the rail, down to the table. Pretty good shape on the 5. A little angle to just bounce the cue ball up the table and play the 8 in the top corner would be my guess. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Still a little angle on the 8, but that's okay. You don't need to be straight in here. I mean, the 9's hanging in the pocket. I do make the 8. The 9's in the pocket. It looks like Nate's just going to concede it. I mean, I'm probably not going to miss that shot ever on a Rackham table. They're not the tightest pockets, so maybe on a tight table you probably let somebody shoot that, but I feel like here maybe there's nothing wrong with conceding that to a player that's pretty high ranked in the tournament. So that's 1-0 my lead. Like I said, it's an 8-5 race to start with. Let's see what I can do here on my first break. We saw Nate. It looks like Nate broke him pretty well. So let's see if we saw in my match with Matt Lucas, I broke him pretty well, but I was breaking from the opposite side of the table than from this one. So we'll see if I do any better here. That's a pretty good break. I made the 2 ball on the side. Looks like I'm straight in on the 1. I got a little bit of a cluster there with what is that? Is that the 7, 6, 5, 8? But pretty decent layout. Not a bad layout. I mean, straight in on the 1 ball, you can't really be too mad about that. I did make it. Probably drop the table for the 4 in the same pocket as I made the 1. No, it looks like I might have hit it too hard. I might be, no, I guess maybe I was playing for that pocket. Seems like I would have played for it over there where I'm standing, but maybe I was playing for that. I doubt it though. Pretty sure I just hit it harder than I expected. Roll down for the 5 in the corner. That's a pretty good shot. Probably just make the 5 over there where Nate's sitting and bump into the 8, 6 straight in the side. Yep, exactly. Didn't knock the 8 ball too far down the table. Um, I can't really see. It looks like I'm checking to see if the 7 goes past the 8, which I'm pretty sure it does. So maybe just slow roll this forward and then 7 and 8 in the same pocket, possibly even the 9 in the same pocket. Yeah, that looks like exactly what I'm doing. This could be a break and run here right off the bat. That's pretty good. That's kind of how you want to start a tournament. Like I said, this was first round. Yep, make that. Let's see what I do here with the 8. Let's see if I left it a little bit of an angle, I can just roll down and bounce up. I think I might be straight in though. Yeah, drew it back a little bit. Left a little bit of a cut, but that's okay. Should still be able to make this to complete the break and run to go up 2-0. Yep, there we go. I'm up 2-0. Like I said, it's an 8-5 race. So win or break, I get to break again. Let's see if I can do it again. Just go ahead and start off really strong. That would be really impressive. That would be very impressive if you just go ahead and start off with another win. Get up 3-0 really quick. When you're spotting somebody, you kind of want to just jump up pretty quick and get on them. Then it changes the pressure from being on you to being on them. So it looks like I'm going to try to break from the same side again as that one worked out well. Let's see if I can do it again. Remember, I did not have a single break and run against Matt Lucas. Looks like that time I don't think I'm going to make anything on that break. I think that was a dry break there. And Nate does have a shot on the 1. A pretty good spread once again. Just nothing went in. Let's see if what Nate can do here. I don't know if he'll play this ball all the way down or if he tries to play it in the side maybe. It looks like he's looking for the side. Maybe, I don't know what you do though if you play it in the side. Maybe play the 2 in the same pocket maybe? Yeah, I guess that's maybe what he was trying. Hit it a little too hard. Bumped into the 9 also. Still a decent shot here. Just make the 2 in the corner. Bring the cue ball over here to the side rail. There you go. That's not a bad shot. Probably didn't hit it hard enough. I'm sure he probably wanted it like right here where the mouse is. That way then he could just slide over. Now he's kind of got a... this isn't really the easiest cut here. Still makeable, though. Nate is a pretty good player. He's a 6 in this tournament. Oh, he just rattled it. Didn't have shape on the 4 ball anyways. Definitely did not want that shot. Let's see. I'm probably going to play this one. Kind of got to reach for this one. Probably just play it left-handed. Come out 2 or 3 rails. Bring it about right here. Pretty much right where Nate wanted. Yeah, see, I'm going to play this one left-handed. There we go. Perfect. Maybe. Okay, there it stopped. Rolled a little further than I was probably wanting, but that's okay. Still should be... honestly, I should probably be out from here. Or I'll just go ahead and miss the 4 ball. I hit that one really bad. Looks like I got a lucky leave, though. That kind of... that sucks for Nate. Sorry about that. I missed that ball pretty bad. I don't know what the heck that was. Just shot it really bad. I kind of jumped up maybe. Looked like I didn't really follow through either. That was just kind of a all-around bad shot. Let's see what Nate can do. It looks like he's going to try to jump it. Looks like it's pretty close to the 6 ball. This is a pretty tough jump. I'll be very impressed if he makes this. He's kind of in the way, so we can't really... Well, we can see the 4. There we go. Oh, no, it looks like he hit the 6. That was pretty tough right there. Well, he made it a little more difficult there with the 6 ball landing where it did. makes it a little tougher, the shape from the 6 to the 7. But with ball in hand, I should be able to navigate through that. So make the 5 here, make the 6 in the same pocket, make the 7 in the same pocket. Draw the cue ball here between the 6 and the 7. There we go. And then probably, I don't know if I come up and around or if I just go straight back. I'll probably try to come this way. It's probably what I try to do. No, it looked like I went the other way this time. Okay, look at that. See, I don't remember what I did. This was a couple weeks ago. Great shot, though. I got an angle just to draw it off the rail down to basically where I'm standing. Exactly. Or I hit it too hard. Way too hard. Might have got lucky, though. Might have went far enough for me to play it, to cut it over there. That was not the best shot right there. I don't know. I hit that one way too hard. As you can see, I'm stretching for this one. Looks like I did make it, though. Good shot. With pretty good shape. Nate's going to concede the 9 again. I'm up 3-0, so now it's an even race to 5. So far I've gotten 2 lucky rolls kind of really to win and to get ball in hand on both of those. The first rack, remember, I played a bad safe, but still got the safe. Just wasn't what I was wanting. And then there I dog an easy 4-ball with an easy out and hooked them. So far it looks like the rolls are going my way, but we still got a ways to go. Nate's over there on his phone updating the score. Like I said, we keep track with the digital pool, so I do like that. I like that a lot. I also like that he's reporting these matches to Fargo now. I forget what my Fargo was before this match, but I know after this tournament I dropped down to a 617. I'm not sure what Nate is. Nate's like a 5-something. Looks like I do make a ball that time. Don't have a shot on the 1 ball, though. Kind of a cluster over there with the 4, 6, and 8. That was not the best break. So it doesn't look like my break is going so well. I had that one perfect one the first rack, but other than that, looks like I'm going to push out. Probably just shoot the 3 to the bottom rail would be my guess. Or make the 3. Yeah, that's a bad push. Nate's almost straight in on the 1 with the 3 hanging in the pocket. The 4 is kind of in a tough spot. This would be an impressive out, but it's easy to get from the 3 to the 4 to play safe or something like that. That's horrible push there. I don't know what the heck I was doing. That was, I don't know. I'll have to think more about my push shots, I guess. Nate does make the 1. Like I said, the 3 now is just hanging in the pocket because that's where I pushed it to for some dumb reason. I don't know if that's what I was trying to do or... I really have no idea. Maybe I was trying to do that? I don't know. There's no way that's what my plan was. You're supposed to just... If anything, I think you just push the 3 to the rail there. But Nate does make... Oh, Nate just comes straight across for the 4. I would have probably set up for a safe. Maybe he can still play the safe from here. But I probably would have wanted the cue ball like in here, I feel like. And then you could have just put the cue behind the 6 or drew it down behind the 7. He tries to play the 4 ball all the way up. Oh, he does make it. That's a really good shot, Nate. That's a really good shot. With shape on the 5. It's not the easiest to get shape on the 6, but, you can probably just put the cue ball in the middle of the table is what I would try to plan on doing here. I think he hit it a little harder than he was wanting. Well, it might still be okay there. It did kind of bump the 6 maybe. And it looks like he's almost straight in for it all the way up the rail. Let's see here if he can get this. Yeah, that's a really good shot. That's impressive. He's made a couple of good shots this game. This would be a great out. Kind of another tough shot here on the 7. I don't know. I feel like maybe you almost try to cut this, I feel like. Or just play safe. Maybe put the 7 behind the 9 and leave the cue ball up table here. I think maybe that's the move if you don't want to cut it. Yeah, he tries to play the safe. I think he hit it a little too hard. I can see the full ball. I think maybe maybe I play safe back, just put the cue ball behind the 9. Uh, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe try to bank it. Maybe cut it. Maybe even. I do try to bank it. Not even close. Oh, do I get another lucky roll here? I think so. I think I got another lucky roll there. Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess that's why you hit the bank shots hard sometimes, but that's just brutal. I mean, I'm starting to feel bad for Nate here. That could be 3 lucky rolls that I've gotten. I mean, if he doesn't hit this ball and I get ball in hand and get out, that'll be 3 lucky rolls that led to 3 wins. So that would be, I don't know, that would be pretty crazy. He's going to try to jump it. Let's see. This one's a little easier than the other one he tried. No, he just barely nicked the 8. That was a good try, though. I really thought he would get that. He is pretty decent at jumping. I did kind of expect him to at least hit that one, if not make it. So ball in hand with 3 balls. Man, I really pretty confident I should be out from here. Let's see what I do here. Just kind of draw the cue ball back here a little bit. See, there we go. Probably just roll it down the table for the 9 in the other corner, opposite of where Nate is sitting. Let's see here. Let's see if that's what I do. Just maybe stun it down the table a little bit. Yeah, pretty much. Didn't quite leave myself as straight in as I probably would have liked. Left a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. You still expect me to make this ball. I do make it. So 4-0 now. 3 lucky rolls. I'm gonna be honest with you. 3 lucky rolls have led to 3 of these wins, and then the break and run. Nate's got to be a little mad. I mean, if we weren't friends, I feel like Nate would be pretty mad. I'm not going to tell you how the tournament ends or anything like that. I don't want to spoil it, but like I said, you can look at the bracket that I'll be posting the link to in the description of the video. And again, this is played at Rackham, the Saturday night 9-ball tournament handicap. All right, let's see if I change the break and go to the other side now. I'm 1 out of 3 really from this side. Now it looks like I'm going to stick with this side. I'm hard-headed. All right, let's see if I can do a little better. I mean, the last break wasn't too bad. Just didn't have a shot on the 1, really. Looks like I did make a ball this time. And I can see the 1. That's a really good break. Like, you got to like your odds with that break. I do feel like I fucked this up, though, somehow. We will see what happens, but I do feel like I fucked this up. But you got to, I mean, this break, I mean, this is almost a perfect break right here. Just kind of roll up a little bit for the 2 all the way down. Yeah. And then you can just, the 3's hanging in the side. So just make this ball. It doesn't even really matter what you do with the cue ball. I mean, you don't even really need to put any English on it. Just maybe a little bit of bottom, maybe, just to try to stun it, maybe. No, I just kind of rolled straight forward with it. I did make it. I mean, this is perfect. Maybe just try to do a stop shot here, I guess, and then draw the 4 ball back for the 6 in the side. Yep. Or maybe I might have wanted a little bit of an angle to come out to the middle of the table for the 6 all the way down. I'm not sure. I feel like this is still perfect, though. Just draw this cue ball back to almost the same spot. Play the 6 in the side. There we go. Yeah, just like that. I mean, that's, I'm not exactly 100% straight in here, but this is a shot I should make. This is a shot you have to make. You have to break and run here. I mean, with this kind of break, you don't get a layout like this very often. You have to get out. When you get layouts like this off the break, man, you have to get out. Like, that's just that's just how pool works. It's kind of like the law, It's like in basketball. You get a 3-on-1 fast break, you have to score. I mean, that's just how it is. So let's see here if I can make this. It doesn't really matter where the cue ball goes. I didn't like that hesitation I just did right there. Yeah, that's a bad. I mean, I don't know what I was doing there really. Looks like I left him not the easiest shot, but a shot that he should probably make. But I don't know what that was. You saw that little hesitation there where I kind of got down and just kind of raised my head and re-looked at it, but didn't adjust my body or anything. So obviously I didn't feel comfortable with it, and I still shot it. Just a bad shot, man. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know. That we're putting that in there with that push from last rack. Like what was that? All right, Nate. Uh-oh. Nate missed it. I did not expect that. I figured he would make that. I don't know. Maybe he was scared of the scratch in the side. Maybe it looked like it was going to be close. He could have probably drew the cue ball a little bit, maybe, to avoid that pocket. Didn't really leave me much of a shot. Maybe a bank. We saw my last bank wasn't even close. I tried the bank again. Oh, it rattled it. I thought I made it. You could even see me kind of throw my hand up like, what was that? Man, I thought that was a good bank shot right there. So Nate should definitely be out from here. Like I said, he's a pretty decent player. I mean, with a 3-ball layout like this, he should be out. Oh, well, I don't think he wants the cue ball on the rail. Yeah, nah, it made it a little tough, but maybe jack up and draw this because he might be straight in. Jack up and draw it maybe. If he's not straight in, he can just put a lot of top on it. Either way, he's got to hit it pretty hard. Oh, yeah, he tried to just force it with top. He didn't quite get it. Left me a long shot, though, so, I mean, it's not like, he's got to be over there sitting there thinking he could get another shot here at this table. But then again, all I got to do is make the 7 and just roll straight forward, so it's not like it's that hard. Looks like I hit it pretty good. I actually rolled the cue ball a little too far. Got to cut on the 9 here. Let's see if I make this. I did make it. I believe that's 5-0, so I need 3 and he needs 5 from here. I've had a few lucky rolls. You got to kind of feel bad for Nate here. I mean, 3 games really I've kind of dogged, and he didn't get a roll. So it very easily could be like, what is it? It's 5-0. It very easily could be like 3-2 him. Or even, 3-2 me at least. But a couple lucky rolls, 5-0, my break. Let's see if I switch the break this time. This side is not working. Come on, Justin. Go to the other side, dude. I'm going to stick with it. I mean, I guess it hasn't been too bad. That last one was perfect. I just didn't get out. So I guess it hasn't been too bad, but, man, I don't know. Let's see what I do this time. All right. I make the 9. No, the 9 hung up. Ooh, didn't make anything. Okay, didn't make anything. I can't see where the cue ball is. Okay, so luckily the 4-ball is in the way of the 1 going in the side, and the 3 looks like it's in the way of it going all the way down. So what Nate probably needs to do is try to bank the 1 and draw the cue ball down there to the 9. He is calling the 9. That's probably the shot here. I would say if the 4-ball wasn't there, he could just make the 1 and then carry him off the 2. But yeah, bank the 1 in the side, draw the cue ball down there into the 9. That's what he needs to do right here. Oh, man, I felt like that was going to be close. He did make the 1. That was a good try. I mean, I felt like that was going to be close even without the, if the 1 ball didn't come back and kiss the 2. All right, so let's see what he does here. He did call the 9 again. Obviously, carry him off, carry him off the 2, play the 9. I would hit it pretty firm. You probably put draw on this ball, I guess, like maybe bottom left. English is probably what you want right here. And I would hit it pretty firm. Oh, man. He's been all around this 9 ball. Good try, though. Good try. He did hit it firm. That was good. Might have got lucky there. I feel like I can see the 2. Can't make it. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Looks like I'm just going to rear back and make the 9 ball. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Probably not a bad shot. Spot the 9. Kind of force him to run out. The 2-6 combo looks like what he has unless he wants to try to 3-foul me. So maybe not the worst idea, being up 5-0. And I mean, I didn't really have a shot on the 2, so I didn't really think about it enough. I probably should have thought about it a little more. So Nate's going to line up here to play this 2-6 combo. He did make it. Might have hit it a little too hard, but he's still okay. Just cut this 2-ball in. Bring the cue ball center table for the 3. That's exactly what he does. That's a good shot. Then just, the 3 goes past the 5, so I'm pretty sure. So just make that, draw the cue ball back to really the same spot for the 4 on the side. I mean, Nate had a good run that one game. So we'll see if he can get out here this time. That's a good shot. Cue ball needs to stop. Okay, it did stop. I think he can still make this ball on the side. Just go ahead and make it. Come around for the 5. Good shot. Oh, no. I probably needed to put a little bit of maybe right-hand English on that ball maybe to come around. But yeah, another bad roll. I got ball in hand here. Not the easiest of outs, but still another out where I should probably be out. Let's see what happens here. Oh, well, that's not good. Hit the non-ball for some reason. The cue ball came off kind of flat. That was kind of a bad shot. Got lucky, though. Still have a shot on the 7. Got to reach for it, though, a little bit. Not exactly what I was wanting. Looks like I make the 7. Kind of a little cut on the 8 here. Shouldn't be too hard. Just draw the cue ball. Oh, well, okay. I missed that. Didn't really have good shape on the 9. That's kind of a bad shot right there. And this time I did not get a lucky roll. So Nate should be able to just draw this cue ball back a little bit, cut the 9 in. He does. I would have, maybe if he could have drew it maybe a little further, but that should be okay. His first real chance to win a game here and get on the board. No shutout. There you go. Good shot, Nate. So it's 5-1 now. Justin needs 3. Nate needs 4. And Nate, this will be his second break. We did see him have one break the first rack, and we saw the layout, and it was a very good layout. So we'll kind of see if he can do that again. I mean, it looked like he had a perfect layout that first time, just kind of got a bad roll when the cue ball hit the 8 and left him a bad shot on the 4. So let's see which side he breaks from. We didn't get to see what side he broke from last time. Looks like he's going to go from the same side as Justin. It's been working okay, I guess. I mean, it hasn't been the worst. Let's see what he does here. He does make a ball. Just made one ball, left the cue ball at one end, the cue ball at the other end. I don't think he can see it. Maybe he can. Let's see if he calls push. It's close. Nah, it looks like he's going to push. I guess he can't see it. I don't really know what the push would be here. Maybe just push the 6 ball up table to get it away from the 8 because he made the 7 ball. No, I think he's going to hit maybe. Yeah, he just rolls it over to the side. All right, so I got to play safe this time, right? I can't go for another bank shot. Neither one of my banks have been close. And there's too many safeties here. I feel like maybe you just thin the 1 and try to put the cue ball where the 5 is, maybe. Behind the 9. I think maybe that's the play, I feel like. Let's see what I decide to do. There's no way I bank this. My 2 banks have been ugly. No, I kind of kick at the 1. Okay, I kind of kick at the 1. I'm not sure exactly what I was hoping to get there. I'm pretty sure the 1 doesn't go past the 9, so he might be going for the 1-9 combo here. Yep, he is calling it. Let's see if he gets it. I don't know exactly what I was doing there. I don't know If I was trying to kick at it and leave the cue ball up table, that I don't know. That's just I don't know. All right, let's see if Nate can make this. It's way. I mean, it's way off center. It's not like it's a straight in combo. No, he didn't quite get it. He didn't quite get it. Didn't really leave me a shot either. Let's see if I can play safe again. I would assume you just hit the one ball up against the 5 and leave the cue ball up near the 2 would be my guess. I'm thinking about it. Now it looks like I'm calling the 9. I don't know exactly what I'm going for here. Going for the 9 somehow. Okay, carry him off the 1. I did hit the 9. That's not bad there. That's not bad. That was a good try. I can't tell if Nate can see this ball or not. I can't tell how far down the 5 is. Yeah, he's grabbing his jump cue. I guess he can't see it. Although this would be a crazy jump too. I don't know. I don't think this is the right shot, Nate. I don't think the jump here is the right call. I think you try to kick at this ball if you can't see it. Yeah, he's changing his mind. Let's see if he tries to kick at it instead. Or maybe just get the 9 away from the pocket. That could always be a good idea too. Oh, no, he just rolled the 5 up, or the 8 up to the 5. Not a bad idea. Let's see now what I try to do. There is 3 foul, so maybe I try to 3 foul him. Maybe I try to, the 5, he did a good job of locking those balls up. So I feel like maybe you try to go for the 3 foul here, Justin. Because I don't think you're going to get out from here. I think maybe I'm looking at a way to do it. No, I don't know. It looks like I might just be going for the 1. Maybe play safe with a different ball. Just drew the cue ball straight up the table for the 2. Don't get straight in. Okay, did leave a little bit of an angle to come out for the 3. And then I'll play the 4 in the same pocket here. But what do you do with the 5? Where's the safe? I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. That's another one where I feel like maybe I'm just not thinking on some of these. There we go. All right, maybe you try to leave the cue ball where the 3 is and try to bring the cue ball down when you make the 4 and hit the 5-8 maybe? No, obviously that's not what I tried. Well, maybe that's what I tried. That's about the angle you want. I think you want a little bit more of an angle, though, if you wanted to come down and hit the 5 and the 8. Let's see. Draw the cue ball back, I think, and try to knock those out. No, I went forward with it. Obviously, I'm trying to play safe here. I guess there must be a little bit of a gap between there. Just put the cue ball where the 5 is and put the 5 probably close to where the 9 is, I guess. That seems to be the only shot. At least that's the only shot that I really see. Still weird, though, that I went for that. Like, it seems like I would have tried to play safe way earlier. Or tried to knock that ball out or something. I didn't even really try. And then I didn't even try to get the ball behind there. I have no idea what that was. Luckily, I left Nate a tough shot. It is a makeable shot, though. The 9 is impeding the pocket for the 6 ball, so he'll have to make the 6 somewhere else if he makes the 5. Or try the 6-9 combo. That was just weird. That was just a horrible... I didn't think that one all the way through. All right, I think he made that ball. Did he make it? No, he did not make it. Okay, he did not make it. Did bump the 8. The 8 definitely goes past the 9. So I'll probably play safe here. Just bank the 5 ball up table. Maybe try to just leave the cue ball on the bottom rail, or maybe try to draw it back behind the 8. Either way, that's definitely the shot here. Yep, that's exactly what I tried. Just left the cue ball on the rail. I probably wanted the 5 more towards the short rail at the other end, but still a tough shot. Might be able to cut it in. It'd be pretty great shot if he does cut it in. But I think he's got to go for it, really, because I don't really see a safety from here. So not a bad safe on my part. He's thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to figure out which way to cut it. I'll probably cut it over here to where we're sitting watching. No, he just plays safe. I think he was wanting the 5 like on the rail. Looks like I have a shot on the 5, but again the 6-9 combo. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Maybe try to spin the cue ball down for the 6 on the other side. That looks like that might have been exactly what I was trying. Or no, it looks like maybe I was trying to play the 6 in the other corner over there. Up against the rail, though. This is a tougher shot than it looks like. Oh, yeah, I missed it. And I don't think it bounced out far enough. Pretty sure he has a shot. Nate should be out from here. 6 ball basically hanging in the pocket. The 8 and 9 almost in the pocket. Seems like this should be a pretty easy out for him. Whew, I thought the 6 was going to hang up. He should have hit that ball harder. There's nothing wrong with hitting that ball harder and just coming up table and coming back down. Still, got a good angle on the 8. Oh, Nate. Oh, I don't know what he was doing there. That was a mistake on his part. You see me get to the table pretty quick here. There we go. All right, so that makes it 6-1. So I need 2 more. He needs 4. I do believe that's where we're at. That was a mistake on Nate's part. He hasn't really made too many mistakes. Actually, I feel like I've made more mistakes. I've just gotten away with them, but that was definitely a mistake. He should have made that. I don't know. Maybe he was upset that the 6 ball almost hung up. I'm not sure. I don't know really what happened there. All right, so I'm going to break from the same side again. It's been hit or miss. I've had a couple of great layouts and a couple not so great ones. Might be a draw break there. Yeah, that looks like a draw break. I'm pretty sure he can see the 1, or at least enough of it to maybe from here, I don't know. Maybe you try to carry him off and play the 1-5. I think maybe that's the move. And then you can just play the 1 in the corner down bottom, the 2 in the corner up here. No, he plays the 1-5 combo. Okay. Not a bad shot. I think he can see the 1 ball again. Now you have to play safe. I'm not sure how much of the 1 he can really see. So I don't know exactly what the safety play is here. Kind of an unfortunate roll there. That was a great combo shot that he just made. Oh yeah, he could see enough of it. I think he might have hit it a little too hard. Didn't really need to hit it that hard. Could have just, if you could see that much of it, probably could have just spun the cue ball down. So I'll probably cut the 1 ball in the corner, the left corner up here. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Now just kind of make the 2, the 3. Getting from the 3 to the 4 might be a little tricky maybe. We'll see which way I decide to go with it. See what kind of angle we get here. Okay, we got a decent angle. You probably just try to draw back and play the 4 down there where Nate's sitting, I would imagine would be the shot. No, it looks like I went forward with it that time. So I'm going to play the 4 ball up here. Okay. I guess I don't trust my draw, or maybe I just didn't like the angle. Scared of the 6 ball getting in the way maybe. But you play the 4 ball all the way up, kind of draw the cue ball over for the 6 in the same pocket. Just like that. I kind of hit the rail halfway up. Even on these big pockets, that's still going to be a miss when you hit the rail about halfway up. Definitely left Nate a pretty good out here. 5 balls are all kind of sitting pretty. Just kind of make the 4, roll down for the 6 in the side. Come back up for the 7 up here. He plays rail first. Not a bad shot. I think he might have got the wrong angle on the 6, though. Going to have to leave himself a long shot on the 7. I know you kind of want the other angle on the 6. Like, you know what I mean? You wanted the cue ball about another a couple inches closer to that side pocket. All right, let's see. You got to try to cut this in. I mean, it's the only option at this point. I mean, you should just be able to cut it in and come up and down the table. No, you didn't quite get it. The cue ball hit the 9, so going to leave me a long shot. Be interesting to see if I try another bank. Like I said, both my banks haven't even been close. Or do you try to play safe here? I think you probably try to play safe again. Maybe just try to thin the 7 and put the cue ball back down behind the 9 and the 8, and just hope you hook them. I mean, I'm definitely thinking about it for a minute before I shoot, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying. I guess that's what I was trying. I don't know. It's not a good shot right there. It looks like almost leave the 7 hanging in the pocket. Nate should be able to just make the 7 and roll the cue ball up to the center of the table, play the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket down there. That's exactly what he's doing. Could have probably hit it a tad bit harder and got the cue ball about another half a foot closer, but that's okay. See if he draws the cue ball maybe around to the 8, or see if he just goes up and down. Looks like he might be trying to draw it. Yeah, exactly. Just draw it like that. Left himself a little long, but that's okay. Almost straight in. Just kind of roll it in. And he did make it. That was a pretty good out. So Nate has 2. So the match is not over yet. It'll be Nate's break. He has made a ball on both breaks so far, so we'll kind of see what happens here. This time both guys are breaking from the same side of the table. It's worked out semi-okay for him. We'll see what happens here. Yep, Nate's going to break from the same spot again. And I think I might have miscounted. I think Justin only needs 1 more from here, actually. I think maybe we missed a game at the start. Nate knocked it off the table. Did make a ball. Did make 2 balls. Nope, just 2 balls. The 8 ball kind of hung up. That's bad for him. The 2 is pretty, I mean, with ball in hand. The 3, I mean, this is kind of sitting pretty, but we already saw me mess up 1 grade out, so we'll kind of see what happens this time. But a grade out with ball in hand, you got to think I'm out from here. I mean, there we go. Then just make the 3 in the side, the 5 up here, maybe the 6 in the opposite side. Pretty good shot right there. Probably didn't need to hit it that hard. I don't think I needed that much of an angle. Could have just hit it soft and played it straight in. Okay, so make the 5 go around the table. Probably could have used a little bit longer of a roll there, but that's okay. Just kind of make this with top it, put a little bit of top on it. There we go, just like that. Now you're just going to basically, I mean, wherever, the cue ball, doesn't really matter. 8's almost hanging in the pocket. Looks like I'm going to bring it all the way down to the rail. Not a bad shot. Now you just kind of roll the cue ball to the center of the table. Would be my guess. I don't think you have to do anything fancy here. Yeah, see, just like that. Just to the center of the table. Call it in the corner. And there we go. No, okay, I did need 2 more. Okay, so I didn't miss a game at the start. Okay, so I'm on the hill. Nate needs 3. I've already had 1 break and run. Let's see if I can finish it off with another one. That'd be pretty impressive. I'd be happy about that, really. So let's see if it happens. That was the first scratch on the break for either player. And I did get out that time. I did not mess it up. That was a pretty decent out. Don't know if I really liked the 5. I think if I had to do it over again, I'd want to be straight in on the 5 and just roll up and play the 6 in the side. I just feel like maybe that's a safer move. don't have to move the cue ball as much. You know what I mean? But either way, it worked. Okay, so going to break from the same spot again. So never changed the break in this match. All right, so a draw break there. That's why you should have changed the break. I knew it hasn't been that great of a spot. I mean, Nate's jacked up over the 7, so you probably just play safe here. Maybe just kind of bank the 1 ball down and try to leave the cue ball maybe close to the 6 up here in the corner. No, well, maybe that's what he was trying. He did scratch. I can't believe it didn't hit the 6, actually. So maybe here play the 1 ball, then the 2 in the side, and maybe get between the 7 and the 4 for the 3. Or I don't know, maybe play the 3-7 combo, actually, now that I look at it. It looks like it might be almost straight in. Let's see what I decide to do. I can draw the cue ball over and play the 3-9, or just kind of roll the cue ball forward and get between the 4 and the 7 and play the 3. Now it looks like I drew it over. I'm going to try to go ahead and play the 3-9. Probably didn't want the cue ball this close to the rail. I did call the 9. Oh, that was a good shot. And that's it. That's the match. That was a pretty good match right there. Two pretty good players, 2 friends. That was a good match. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening to me ramble. You can definitely check out the description of the video to check the bracket and see how it finished up. And just check my page for other videos. Thank you.